Everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when we go live, hit the bell button. We go live 30 minutes after close, pretty much every day, or we post a new video. So if you want to get notifications when we go live or post videos, hit the bell button. We also have an options trading group below. It's free. Hit the link. I post all my trades in there. We have a great community of people. UVH fam is just fantastic. So everyone that's here right now, welcome. A bunch of people waiting. I see Tobin, Joe, Chetan, Loading the Good, Linda. Who else is here? Damon. If you're here right now, say what up. Matthew. New guy is back in town. Matthew, new guy. Yeah, if you're new here, say what's going on. I'd like to meet everybody. Chicken Wing. Jalen, what's up? Ray Lee. Merrill. Kulik. Jeff, Greg, and nice to see you all today. Carmine, how you doing? How you doing? Got to forgive me. I'm still battling a head cold, so it's gonna be a congested type of stream, but we still grinding. No days off here. We going. Hamed, Julia, Jonathan, Samuel. What do you think of the day, Nick? Is it just a small bounce, or did the Bulls take it back? We're going to cover that. Jack, hi yourself. What's going on? Welcome back. Hope you're not, I don't know. I haven't looked at Tilray in a while, but hope you're doing all right after that. Anyways, yeah, today made some money on JetBlue and American Airlines. Nice. Yeah, I mean, today I think was the unexpected move. I'm good, Jack. I'm good. I'm up a little bit over $200 on the day. This gives a little bit better realized gains. I'm up $72 on Apple, $21, 72 in total. $21 on Apple, 51 bucks on. I did day trade on Microsoft. That came together, but I mean, all my positions were bearishly skewed. All my strangles were bearishly skewed, and none of those worked out. I mean, we got we'll come back to CRM. I mean, Facebook, I had a 131 put on. I was up some money on it. I had a 131 put. This was my bullish position that I put on yesterday. Yesterday I put on a 131 put and a 139 call because I thought that it was going to it was at 136, 137. I thought it was going to bust through. And then today just got cut down, and now we're back up to where we started. So obviously Theta just chomped that because basically back to the price I paid it. I thought it was going to fall through 131, and it broke down below 132, but then the Powell news came out and the Fed news came out and just ripped it. I thought I had this one on lock, and so then I had to get a little defensive here. Shotgun got paid. Nice to see that. Yeah, if you made some money today, comment got paid. If you lost money today, comment learned a lesson. Barron's Green Day. But we'll come back to Apple. But in terms of, I think we talked about it yesterday. I mean, we had a huge green day today, but in terms of where we've been, I mean, we're still at a downtrend. I said, we really need to get above like 28.50 to kind of break this downtrend. Like it could easily come back up to 28.12. Nice another 90, 80 point win here, and it could get rejected again. So just be mindful of that. Like this could just be short lived. Right now, the chart is still in bearish territory. We could have some great green days like we did here, like we had like down here at the bottom. Looked like a double bottom down here and went back up. Last time it went up to like 28.12 and then we dropped back down. So just be mindful. There's room for it to run up, but it could also just get smacked down like crazy. Ahmed learned all sets of lessons. Loading the Good. The Fed said that the rate increases, the interest rate increases are close to neutral. got paid $16. That's $16 is good. Up 400% on paper with CMG. Yeah, CMG's a tough one. Liquidity is not great in there, but I do like to trade it. Joe, what's going on? Merrill got paid a little. Fed was positive. I had puts no good. Yeah, all my positions, but luckily I had those protections in place. Like, you know, on we'll talk about. Let's see here. Let's go through the orders here. So, Microsoft this morning, I put a trade on. I bought the 108 put, the 110 call, and this was a bearish position because at Microsoft at 9:05 in the morning was down here, and I thought that it was going to fall apart. It was going to fall apart after this spike up because everything was kind of like it gapped up and there was like a holding period. Kit, what's up? And then I thought we were going to fill that gap lower, you know, back in here in the S&Ps. As you can see, like in the S&Ps, we gapped up and then it was heading lower. I thought we were going to fill it before, you know, we went up. So I put a bearish strangle on it. You know, it was, so I bought the 108 put, the 109, I'm sorry, the 110 call, and I actually took it off because I was trying to reduce some risk because I'm like pretty heavy right now. I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 positions on. I had 11 positions on with Microsoft. So, you know, I don't like to have more than 10. Just it's hard to manage. So then when Microsoft spiked up to here, you know, at close at let's see here, 2:55, so 5 minutes before close, you know, on the spike up here, I just got rid of it just to reduce risk. Yes, this could go up to 112, 113 tomorrow, but I have so many positions on that I don't really care about that. Like, I just want to take the risk off, collect some profits. And yesterday I had a Microsoft position on yesterday that I think it closed out for like $7 because the position, which I probably should have kept, but the market didn't look like it was going to work out in my favor. You know, I don't think anybody was anticipating this. Like, you know, I know a lot of shorts are getting squeezed, probably some margin calls and stuff like that, but I mean, for it to go up this much, I think nobody was expecting it, and that's the way the market goes. Like, you know, I had negative delta, and now I am, yeah, my delta is now positive 26, 27, you know, so that's crazy. Like, so I got rid of Microsoft. CRM I did a position on, and I actually was another CRM was after earnings play. It was a bearish position, so. CRM was another bearish position that I put on that now is working out to the upside. I bought the 130 call, and the 140 call and the 130 put when it was down here at like 132 because I thought maybe it's gonna go back down to like 128, 127 area. I mean, it was selling off pretty hard. Shotgun, thank you. It was nice talking to you this morning too, man. I like connecting with you. You know, you guys feel free to hit me up on Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, wherever. I like to connect with everybody, you know. But thank you again. Dovey, Shotgun, thank you. Excellent. Made over 300% on Facebook today. Well, you're taking some of my money. I'll go over Facebook in a second, but so I bought CRM for $1.39 because I thought this was just gonna crush through the bottom here, and now we're up on that position. I'm up $81 on this position, which is kind of crazy. Like, for it to move that much. I mean, it was down here 132, went up another $8. I mean, that's crazy. Sammy, what's going on? If you're just tuning in right now, say what up. CRM made us some cash, but we had to sell our calls fast at market open when it dropped. Yeah, I mean, I thought CRM was a goner, honestly. Like, and that's another reason why, like, everyone's saying, like, why do you do strangles and stuff? In this environment, like, no one's a guru. No one has a crystal ball to see where the market is going. Like, you don't know. Like, right now, everything is so news induced. Like, there's no fundamental, like where we're at in trading right now. There's no fundamentals. I mean, yes, S&Ps, you could say, well, this is a nice double bottom here and bottomed out here and it ripped back up and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the catalyst today was the Fed news. Whether if that's going to stick or not, I don't, who am I to say? But that's why I've been playing both sides, and that's why I've been buying protections. Like on Apple, my Apple position, we'll go over to CVS. I actually closed my Apple position I had on that I bought yesterday. I closed it out for a $21 profit. Richard with the 20 bomb. Man, thank you. Again. You donate $20 every stream, man. Thank you. Thank you. Man, you guys are too nice to me. Can't breathe. Man, thank you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thanks, CRM. Yeah. Apple. Elixir got paid. What's up? Excellent. What's the chances we can start a Facebook chat? Maybe go over trades we see value in the morning and throughout the day. It's a good idea. You know what I thought was crazy? That GM that said that it was yesterday, today the stock was up. Yeah, I mean, GM's another one. Like every stock I put a strangle on, I put a bearish strangle on pretty much everything, and it's gone to the upside. But I'm glad I have those protections in place. Yeah, I didn't make as much money as I thought that on the down. I definitely would have made a lot more money going down, but I'm glad that it ripped up enough where I could either get out, break even, or make some money. Like an Apple, I was down on the strangle that I closed out today. I had the 165 put and the 180 call for this week that I put on was it Monday? And it really just was playing with our emotions. Like, it went down to 170, then it went back up to 175. Then we gapped down to 170 again, and then we went back up to, close at 174 yesterday. So I was down like $100 on that position. And when I'm down on a position that by 50, 60, 70%, my goal is to get out, break even, or a little bit better than break even, cover some commissions or whatever the case is. And when we ripped up, today, I was able to get out of my position at a $21 profit. This is this profit right here. They realized that it was a $21 profit, but I still believed in Apple. So I bought for next week. So I rolled out of this week and I rolled into next week. I then bought the 185 call and then the 165 put, mainly for protection because it looks like Apple wants to break out here if we can get some updates. I'm really hoping I can just close this position out tomorrow. But if we get what made this interesting, I was really hoping it would break above 180, which it did. And this gap fill right here to like 185 area. So if we can get up to like 184, 183 tomorrow, I would definitely be happy about closing that position out. Yes, I'll probably leave a lot of money on the table. I'll probably go up to 190 or whatever. But you gotta trade safe. You gotta understand how much risk you have on the table with like 10, 11 positions. Go get Dayquil. I've been taking stuff, man. It's not working. Jack, thank you so much. And you guys are great. Thank you. After a long break from trading and doing videos, you guys are really doing me up. Thank you. Thank you so much. So Apple. So my Apple, I flip-flopped my position from a bearish strangle to now I have a bullish strangle, and I was able to get out. I was able to get out with a $21 profit. So that was really the goal. It wasn't, I honestly didn't think Apple was going to break through 180 today because it really, really was knocking at the door. So that's why I got out. Like that's why, and I only have like tomorrow's Thursday and I only have Friday. So it's better when you're not sure and you're able to get out for break even. I probably should have closed my Facebook trade for break even, but I really thought like the downward momentum on Facebook was just so real. I was up $20 on it or something when it came down this low. I mean, sometimes you mess up. And now Facebook, I'm down $91 on that position. I was up on this position today, but now we gave it all back because it's back to where we, it was like 135, 136 when we put this position on. So that's why it's down $91 because reality the price hasn't gone anywhere, but time has eaten up this. You could have said like you should have sold the put and kept the call, but honestly, after watching this fall so bad, I did not think it was going to rip up like on that like it did like that. If anything, I thought it was going to go down further on whatever the Fed was going to say. But that's why you got to be prepared for your mistakes. Got to be prepared. You got to have other positions on to kind of balance things out. Now if we have a nice update tomorrow, Facebook, I have the 139 call. If Facebook comes together. I mean, it definitely could see my target was 140 on this. If we have a nice update tomorrow, this could be some nice. I mean, it has some upward momentum here from 126. I just don't know. The thing with options are you don't know if you have the timing right or not. Like this could happen, or it could just sit here for the next couple days. I mean, it's really been the same price for the last few days, even though it looks like it's moving upward here. Pretty much, it's been closing at the same exact price pretty much every day for the last few days. So. We need something to break out. Yeah, Sammy, Microsoft has been good to me too. The thing about Microsoft that I learned how to trade is it's not about going after the huge gains on Microsoft. It's about taking the small wins very frequently. That's what I noticed. Get sleep. Cash on the table. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with leaving cash on the table. As long as you're profitable, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting out early. There's nothing wrong with protecting your gains. There's nothing wrong with, like, you could always make more, but you could always also go negative. Like, on this Facebook trade, I left, now I'm down $90 when I was, like, break even or up like 20 or 30. And now I'm negative on it. But these other trades are balancing. These other trades that I'm working on right now are balancing it out really. Pay attention, Snapchat CEO. GE has bad news but strong management response and stock goes up. Yeah. Agreed. So CVS, I like CVS. I think I put a position on for next week. Yeah, I'm down 17 on it because it hasn't gone anywhere. I like CVS. Let's go to the long-term chart here. I liked it because at 80, 81 area, it looks like I could get a nice rejection. Or if it does break through 82, we can go to like 83, 84 area. And last time I touched up here it was in January. So right now my targets are 78 and above 82. I have the 82 call and the 78 put. So I'm looking at probably like $83 and around around the $77 area to get out on that. So depending on which way it goes today, kind of while I put it on. It did rip up on that news, but it gave it all back. So I don't know if this is going to get rejected here, or if it's going to rip through. So CVS had some news about their Aetna merger and stuff like that. I don't usually trade CVS. I was just kind of taking it slow because on the chart looked really good. Only thing about CVS, if you get into CVS, is make sure you have your pricing right, because as you can see, like the volume is not good. Like only 20 contracts traded here for the puts, and then the calls are better. 297 contracts traded today on the call side. So everyone was thinking it was going to go up, so I bought some puts to balance that out for next week. Kids playing a bear turn on the Qs. So the only other play that I did today is I bought a strangle on VIX. Now, the VIX has been something we've talked about before in its volatility. The reason why I put this on is because now I'm the chart. So I'm kind of conflicted. the S&P's chart and stuff is still bearish. However, my positions have now turned bullish because of the way the market has been going. So to protect myself, I bought a strangle on VIX I bought the December 19th. So we have the December 19th 21 call and the 16 put. And the reason why I did that is, if you look here, why I bought that particular date. If you look at, like, let's say next week, the volume on these is terrible. Open interest is terrible. Volume, I mean, didn't even break 50 on some of these. Open interest is under 100. I mean, just terrible. This week as well, there's some open interest for this week, but not a lot were traded. But if you go to the monthlies, like December 19th, if you go here to the monthlies, look at the volume on these guys. 23,000, 21,000. Open interest is over 100,000. So I went with it cost me more money, but I went with the liquidity. So even though it costs me more money, I'm going to go with liquidity every single time. The VIX will be wreaking havoc. So the reason I went on there is to protect my account. So if let's say let's say the G20 summit, we got the G20 summit Friday. We got trade deals, there's a lot of things that could happen in the market that, now that my portfolio is bullish, but the charts are still saying bearish, we're in a difficult spot. So I really wanted to add something that would help me if the markets turn against me and all my positions turn against me. So if we get a nice spike up here to like the 23, 27 range, I mean, we're going to be getting paid. If it comes down to like the 16, 15 area, not a big deal. We'll still make a little bit of money, but the only way we'll lose on the position if it stays like at 18 or 20, 19, between 18 and 20, we'll probably lose on the position. But once this event is over, and depending on where we are, I'll probably look to take this position off. Once I start lightening the load here, and I have a more balanced portfolio. Once I start lightening the load, I'll probably look to take the VIX off. Depending on if I need to use it or not. I mean, or depending on how much money I'm up or down on it. But really, I just wanted to have something that, in case the market drops hard and I have these bullish positions on, yes, I do have puts for all these positions, but I wanted a little extra padding that if this does go up to like 25, 27, it would help me. So that's why I traded the VIX, and that's why I traded that expiration. Can you talk about Netflix, Matthew? Yeah, Netflix up 6% today. I actually didn't look at this all day. I think we talked about this the other day, and I was saying that it depends on if there's a bottom forming here, if it's going to move back up, and it looks like we're moving back up. And now that we're kind of in the 282 area, I mean, this definitely says rebound to 300 all over it. If not 320. 300 easy, 320 would be a gift. But I could definitely see that at this point. It's broke above these levels here. Probably 300, 320 area. So it really depends. If I would probably say 310. I would probably sell. But nice break here. Finally broke out of this 260, 270 area, and now looks like it wants to head up to like the 300, 320 area. I don't think in the near future it's going to go back up to 400 or anything like that, but definitely definitely think 310. I don't know if it's going to be this week or what, but I would definitely give yourself time. I don't expect another. I mean, we could have a big green day tomorrow, but I don't expect it to be another like 600 point Dow move or whatever. But I don't think anybody was expecting this. I mean, it really depends on how much pressure the bulls put on the bears, and if there's going to be some epic short squeeze, we're gonna, make sure you get out on the squeezes though. Take the gift, and don't overtrade. If it hits 310, oh boy, we'll be rich. You got the 297.50s. Nice. 297.50s. Are they expiring this week though? Probably, right. So I don't know if it's going to go to 310 by tomorrow, but oh, those next week's then? No, they're this week's. You got them for what? $2? Oh, 12.14. For December 14th? For $2? Let's see, Netflix. Yeah, I can see how you got that. So you bought the dip? Let's see how much. It's actually, man, you gambling. 297.50. Let's see what the lows on these were. I probably should have traded Netflix today. Let's see. Oh, wow. So you bought it for $2 or $6 now. You didn't sell? I'm just saying. I mean, it could go, but I mean, I guess everyone manages their portfolio different. But I mean, this is a good trade right here. I mean, to day trade this, $2 to go to $6, I mean, that's a good trade. You can't day trade? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have figured that it was going to go up that fast, to be honest with you. But I'm glad you're in a good position on that. Hopefully tomorrow you're in an even better position. The shorts got squeezed today. So many new full tender for. Yeah, maybe. Someone was talking about Target. Where's the Target question? Oh, Damon. Any thoughts on Target? Bought 75 call, expiring 12/7. I feel like it's oversold. Let's look at Target. Thing about Target, you gotta understand that Target moves slow. Like these retail stocks, looks like you have the December 7th, so you got some time on it. But about $75 call. It does look like it's gonna break out here. $75 would be went up 50 cents today. Yesterday it was 68. I mean, it definitely could hit, but if you look in the past here on Target, you see like these huge green days, and then it moves very slow. These huge green days here, then it moves slow. So, you have some time. Just you got to anticipate like a stock like this. We have these huge days up here, and then it moves kind of slow. So you gotta make sure you have enough time in the contract. I definitely think that it's going to get to the 75 level. It's just hard to say because it could have a period of chop here, like this. Like it just ripped up, and then it could sit here. It could sit here like 72 for a while as well. Looks like it's consolidated here in the past. So just be aware. What do you think about PayPal? Actually, we looked at PayPal yesterday. I didn't trade it. I was going to look at it today and forgot. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, I think it's got room to run until about 88 area, personally. 88. If it hits 88, I'll probably put a strangle on it. See if we can get a rejection. Last time it got rejected around 86 area. So let's see if we can get, it's at 85.98 right now. What was the... It's at 86 now, so I would definitely be very cautious right now in this area because it looks like in the past in this area it has dropped a number of times. Once back in here, back in here. So just be cautious that it's not going to be green every day. I mean, it's been green the last 1, 2, 3, 4 days now. So just be cautious. Just be cautious. 7-day, holding on to 5 SPY in the money contracts. 7-day, what's going on? Welcome back. One SPY broke above 269.60, loaded more calls. Yeah, SPY. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this could hit 280. I mean, pretty much the same analysis I did on SPX was, you know, just be very cautious of this area up in here, like 280. But I mean, that means we still have another $6 to run. Really hoping for some sort of dip tomorrow to unload. Yeah, Chet, like I said, I think it's really going to be news induced at this point. You know, gearing up for the summit, and how much pressure the bulls put on the bears. Like if the bulls really lay into it, I mean, they could really short squeeze these guys. But just as fast as it goes up, as you guys know, just as fast as it goes up, I mean, it goes down. What else you guys got? We're about 30 minutes in. Anything else you guys want to look at? We did talk about all my trades. You know, GE. We can talk about GE. I'm pretty much staying out of GE. I'm just going to let my stuff expire worthless. I mean, even with these expiring worthless, I mean, I still made a couple grand on GE. But now, if it goes back above 10, I'll definitely get involved. But you know, right now I'm staying out of GE. Yeah, 7-day. I'm hedging every single trade I do. Yeah, guys. Kit, thank you again for reminding me. If this video is of value to you, hit the like button there. I really appreciate it. Damon, what's the thoughts on Intel? Was that INC? Oh no, it's not there. INTC. For Intel and like the chips, you just got to be careful with this area right here. Right now, if it can break above 49, like 49.50, $50 area, it's got some gaps to fill. It's got some gaps to fill back in here. You know, like 52 area, but you know, Intel is a slow mover. As you can see, it's just been chomping away between 47 and 49. Just been, so it's still range bound right now. If it can break out of the range, then it would get interesting. But right now, it's still range bound. Craig's John with GE2 just East Premium. Yeah. We really need to get the best deal on it. People, there's too many right now. GE is a crowded trade. We need people to forget about it, and then we can re-enter. FC, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, we're YouTube. YouTube has an app. I just hope they sold the SPY. Open above 270. But you bought the December 7th 46.50 call, $1.52. $46.50. December 7th, 46.50. $1.52. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're at the top. I mean, you got a good deal. You're at the top of the range here. I'd be, you know, honestly, if it were me and I'm looking at this chart and I'm up that much money, I would definitely, if it were me, I would have definitely cut that loose, because, you know, right now your profits are at risk here. If it gets rejected hard here, you're either going to be break even or lose some money, and you know, obviously you don't want to do that. And it seems that when we're back up in this range, when the rejection hits, it's a hard reject. like it went from 49 down to 47, which you'd still be up some money, but not that much. So, you know, when I look at when I look at the charts and it has a, like, I've said this many times on the stream, like, I think about the ways that the market can screw me, and if it looks like it's at a point of resistance and there's a good chance of it going back down or going against my position, I usually take the position off. Now could rip back up, and I could have regret, but I never have regrets because a lot of times when I have those mental protections in place and they work out, you thank yourself every time. You have regret when they don't work out, but for the times that it saves you, your account thanks you and your balance thanks you because you don't lose that much money. FC, we did go over Netflix, but if you're looking at, we didn't go over puts. Just to go over Netflix real quick, what I was thinking about Netflix is right now it broke out of this range here, and we're looking at 300, 320 area. Before buying puts on Netflix, if you're looking to get short Netflix, it's better to get short Netflix at like 320. Where it's got rejected in the past. Like when you're looking at potential shorts, you want to go to where it potentially got rejected in the past. So that's what I would be looking at. So I wouldn't be going right now. This is not a short play based on the chart. Yeah, again, thank you, Shotgun, Richard, and Jack for the donations on the stream, man. You guys are great. Thank you. What else we got here? IBM. So IBM, I've been bag holding these December 21st calls. So IBM... I don't really want to average down anymore. I already have 4. What's my average on these IBM calls? I mean, they're at 12 cents they're trading at. My average right now is 46 cents. So, on November 6th, I bought one for 57 cents. And then on November 15th, I bought another one for 35 cents. I bought 2 of them for 35 cents. I averaged down. So, I bought 2 of them for 57 cents on November 6th. Now they're trading at like 12 cents. My average is 46 cents. But I'm not looking to put more money in this. So right now I'm just going to ride it out. If it needs to break above 125 here. For me. And IBM's just been eating premium because it's been in the same range. Yeah, it's dipped. Yeah, it's ripped. But it's really, in the last 3 weeks, we're really at the same spot we've been at. So, FC, happy birthday. Welcome. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Give some love to FC on his birthday. Hope you're, I don't know where you're from, but hopefully your weather is better than what we got going on here. So IBM, I still have 23 days on it. If we have some bullish momentum up here, definitely, my target was never 135. My target's about 130. So if we can get above 125, green skies ahead. But I guess right now, if you guys want to pick up some 135 calls, they're only going for 11 cents. But AMD I sold yesterday, which I got out a little too early. What I'm looking at here on AMD, it's barely raining. This 22 level right here where it's got rejected, just be mindful of that. If we can get through to 122, but right now in my mind, this looks like to be set up for a good short. Yeah, it's freezing in Chicago too. So I mean, AMD had a huge drip, but this could easily. Right now, AMD is looking like a good short setup, unless it can break above 22. Joe's short Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla. I haven't shorted Tesla in a while. Yeah, Tesla's just been range bound. I mean, you could be making some good money because it's had some nice nice two-sided action right in here, but right now it's stuck between 350 and 330. Wally, welcome. I have the 1950 short still holding and praying. What do you have for this week? Sorry, guys. I'm sure it's pretty annoying with my coughing and stuff. Samesh got paid. Nice. Yeah. This was an epic rip here for Tesla at 324, 347. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But still, looking at the chart, it's very range bound right now. It's stuck. Needs a catalyst. I do have for this. Oh, FC. FC. Sorry to hear. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work out. I don't know if that's gonna work out. Yeah, 7-day. I agree with you. We need it. Need it to break out in a direction, and right now it's just stuck. It's just stuck in this range. And if you're buying premium, it's just gonna eat it. Premium's on the lower end of the spectrum here, but it's on average. So selling premium, I guess you could sell some premium if you want to. Wait for Tesla 354. A 1,000% gain could happen. Loading the good. Boeing. We haven't talked about Boeing in a while. Boeing is another one. However, the one thing that, since I'm already trading BABA, the one thing I get concerned about Boeing is also wrapped up in the trade stuff going on this week. You know, once this week is over, the G20 summit's over, could be a good time. But I mean, it got way oversold here. You know, broke below 300 for the first time this year, basically. You know, well, in January it did open at like 296, something like that. But you know, really, let's take a look at this chart. Yeah, I mean, it could. The thing is, like, shotgun, take it easy, man. You know, like I said, the thing that I would be worried about for Boeing is this G20 summit in the like, if things go bad, Trump wants to put like over 200 billion in tariffs and stuff, and things are going to get smacked, and you know, Boeing's going to be wrapped up in that. So just be aware. Like right now it's hard to trade because everything is so much impacted by the news. Like, that's the problem right now. Like, normally this chart would look pretty good, but then you got to think to yourself, like, okay, if the trade deal backfires and things go really bad, you know, this could easily come back down to, you know, 300, 310 area. If things go good, will it move up to 350? You know, so right now you gotta kind of sit on it. Linda, take it easy. Happy to be green on your birthday. Everyone, yeah. I usually wait out the news. Greg, I think everyone plays out the news wrong because in your mind, you think it's going to do one thing. Like today, I thought for sure we were going to head back down, and we did not. Like, I didn't think it was, even though they said the Fed was neutral, the rates were neutral, close to neutral, I didn't think it was going to react. I thought we would more than likely stay the same or go down a little bit. I didn't think we would rip up like so crazy. So we're at the 43-minute mark, 4-minute mark. Anything else you guys want to talk about out here before we sign off? Should we follow Warren Buffett into financials? Yeah, I mean, we looked at JP Morgan. I mean, everything's just range bound right now. So for my Netflix, should I hold on to it next week or back out? For Netflix, should I hold on to next week or back out? I mean, man, you're up like 300%. I mean, it could go up more, but you could at the same time you could also lose your gains. So it's really up to you. Like for me, when I'm up 100 to 200%, I'm done. I'll trade. I'll put on a new trade. maybe with a short on DB. That's a look my plan. Sorry guys, not feeling the greatest. Not much, not by much, but better than all the red I've been seeing. Well, green is good. FC green is good. The problem is I don't have the capital to make a real play with puts and calls. I'm not sure I understand. I mean, you put a Netflix position on for $1.75 or $2 is now or $6. Seems to me like you got some capital now, if you saw it. And like if certain stocks are too expensive for your account, like don't trade them. Like you don't have to trade Netflix. I mean, the chart looks good, but there's other charts that look good too. I mean, you know, you're up 300%. Be thankful. Take the money, redeploy capital. You know, it's pretty much what I do. Like I take my profits. Like today, Apple, like for an example, Apple, I had the 180 call. I had the 180 call for today, and the 165 put. I was only up $21 in the position, but I took the profits and then I redeployed the capital for next week to buy me some more time. You know, so you could always redeploy your capital, but you need capital to redeploy. So if that position, like let's say tonight, a tweet goes out and there says, you know, no trade deal with China. And you go negative on your position because we opened 500 points lower on the Dow and Nasdaq's down, and how are you going to feel? You know, So you gotta be a few steps ahead of what other people want to do. Because like I said this a lot of times. Like the idea is for the people that are opposing you is to get your account down to zero. Now, you don't want your account to zero. You want your money to go up, but they don't want your money to go up because they want your money. So, you know, just be aware of that. Right now, you're holding some fat stacks. I actually wish I bought Netflix dip, but I probably wouldn't have, just because. I'm holding $1,500 worth of SPY calls. Well, hopefully you can get out green tomorrow. Damon, what's your trade of the day for tomorrow? So I'm not looking to make any new trades for my portfolio tomorrow. Tomorrow what I'm going to be looking at is getting out of CRM because that expires this week. I'm going to hopefully, if Alibaba can gap up a couple bucks, I'll be looking to get out of Alibaba because I'm currently down on that. And right now, I have the 162.50 call. Like I said, it was a bearish strangle, and now we're down in this position. So I'm going to be looking to get out of Alibaba. I need to get out of CRM. Either open here or go up a couple points. I'm cool with it. Facebook, I need to get out of as well. So hopefully tomorrow we can gap up a couple points on Facebook, and I can get out of this with close to break even or a small gain on it. And then, I also have GM, but that's not until next week. So GM and then USO. GM I put a position on for yesterday. Now this does look like it was descending here. I thought that I was going to break below 36 and go hard to like 35, but then the news saved it. And if you look at GM here, I mean, you're probably set up for another short on GM, honestly. I do have the 37.50 call, which I guess is saving me, but I really wanted to go break to the downside. It did hit below 36 before the news hit, but as you know, the news took it a different direction. So same with Facebook. I mean, the shorts side that I was going to get paid on didn't work out due to the news. So so I'll be looking to get out of GM. I mean, hopefully by Friday. And then USO, we're still in, but this is broken ice to the downside. But I have a bit of time on that. I have 16 days on it. I have December 14th, $10 strike puts. So we got some time on that as well. So right now I'm looking to clean some stuff up, and then hopefully redeploy the capital. Maybe I'll get into Netflix tomorrow, because that looks like a good trade, depending on where we go. But I do like that Netflix trade from like 310 to 320 area. So I might play that actually. So, you know, if this video was of value to you, hit the like button. It's your first time here, hit subscribe. If you're not yet a member of our options trading group, the link is below. We got a lot of things in the works right now. You know, definitely appreciate everyone that's joined in. Thanks so much for watching. You know, I'll try to get some rest, try to get this cold down. But you guys have a great rest of your evening.